Who's ready to start Draftcember? Because I am. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 13 sweet romance books, and I'm currently working on my next duology. Crazy. Before we hop in too far into today's video, I want to talk to you guys about Ana Luisa really quick. You guys know Ana Luisa. I talk about them all the time. I've worked with them in the past. They have sent over another fun box for me to show you guys. But this time, I do have something fun. I'm actually going to be giving this box away. It is the same pieces that I unboxed last time. So it is a little anklet and then some earrings. I'll put them in here so you guys can see them a little bit more up close. Ana Luisa is my favorite jewelry brand. They're affordable, sustainable, and so cute. I keep my earrings in all the time and they never tarnish. My necklace has been on for weeks and weeks and weeks. So has my bracelet. Never has tarnished. Perfectly beautiful. And this one that I got off of some cheapy no-name brand place, so tarnished. If you can see, you know. I love their jewelry and I wanted to be able to give them away to you guys. Entry is going to be super simple. All you have to do is comment down below what your favorite book trope is, and then I will pick the winner on December 24th. And I will announce it in my community tab. So if you want some free pieces of jewelry and you want to twin with me, be sure to comment down below. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sending over these pieces. Truly, it is amazing to work with them. And I'm super excited that you guys get some pieces this time as well. Alright, let's talk about book 2. So I am writing, whoa, what was that? So I'm writing a young adult romance duology. They are standalone, fully standalone, but they're interconnected standalone. So my specialty, Love in Fenton County, is interconnected standalone series, as well as the Most Likely To series is an interconnected standalone series, and the Luxuries of Love series is an interconnected standalone series. I actually got a question on my last YouTube video, and I didn't answer it on the comments because I'm going to answer it here. Is there potential for more than 2 books? No. This is solely 2-book duology. No more, no less, 2. And I think there's something really fun about that. The fact that it's kind of like limited. Like we have just 2 books in the series, so I can really kind of go all out with, you know, all the funness of them. And for December, I'm going to be starting book 2. I worked on book 1 for Novel November, which if you missed that, I have a whole playlist of all of my Novel November vlogs. I will leave it linked down below, which you definitely should check it out because it was a fun month. I fast drafted that book last month. I didn't finish it. I got like 57,000 words, 58,000. Don't discount the last 1,000, Sarah. Got 58,000 in that book last month, and it was a nice chunk into the series, getting to know the characters, figuring out what needed to be tweaked in the next draft. And I had a choice. Either I could dive into draft 2 or I could dive into book 2. Guess which one I chose? I really liked the layout that I did last month of, you know, full sending the month, dedicating it to fast drafting this draft. And I really like the idea of having both of the first drafts kind of like loosely done, you know, done enough to the point where I'm like, you know, feel pretty good about the story world anyway. So that way, when I move into 2026, I'm kind of more so focused on the editing portion of stuff, not so much the drafting anymore. I'm not going from drafting to editing to back to drafting to editing. I'm going from drafting, editing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I really like that idea, so I'm trying it out for December. And I'm going to be calling it Draftcember. It's kind of funny because I thought of it, and then I saw a comment of somebody saying that they were doing Draftcember. And then I'm like, is that a thing? And I'm sure someone has made it a thing. I do not know who has made it a thing. I feel like it's not that complicated of a name, you know? I just kind of was like, what's a D that I could use for, you know, Novel November, Draft December. That's, you know, that's how I did it. So that's what I'm doing. Draftcember. That's what I'm calling it anyway. Again, if you missed how I did Novel November, I did use a notebook where I made a whole spread kind of dedicated to keeping track of my word count and just, you know, with my aiming for words. Can I be real? I hate sit down videos. I hate them so much. Absolutely hate having to freaking sound smart and eloquent and put together like I know what I'm doing. Half the time I do not know what I'm doing. Half the time I don't even know what correct word to use. I hate sit down videos. And this isn't like a normal sit down video style for me because obviously we're facing this way and not facing that way. That's usually the way I face when I do normal sit down videos. Do you know how many times I have started a sentence, stopped, and then had to like restart my sentence? I do that all the time. all the time. That's why I hate sit-down videos. That's why I never do sit-down videos, because I sound so scripted. And there are so many little cuts because like I have to start and stop a sentence over again. I'm getting way too heated. I just hate them. They're not my jam. They are not me. Like I said, this isn't even a sit-down video, but like I'm trying to like get all my points across. I'm having a hard time. But anyway, I use my notebook. I put them down in my notebook. For Novel November, this is what the spread looked like. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to copy it for Draftcember. Except I'm going to flip. What was I going to flip? Oh, I'm going to flip my actual and my total. And I'm not going to call it actual. I'm going to call it something different. I have to skip a page though because I've written on this page, and this is the page that I normally would do my spread on, but like spoilers, so I have to flip a page so we can do it together. I talked to my Instagram broadcast channel today. I am not sharing anything about this duology much. You are getting far more than I have posted anywhere else, except my broadcast channel did get a few snippets. So if you want snippets, go to my Instagram broadcast channel. But you guys have gotten a few more spoilers than anybody else has, so I'm not talking much about this book beyond my progress until next year. I just think it's a little bit too early to be talking much about it. So I just had like the biggest wave of overwhelm hit me, and that came out of nowhere. That really did come out of nowhere. It was like a wave of dread. That was crazy. Anyway, let's set this up, shall we? Okay, I think I'm in frame. Oh, hello, Lino. Draftcember. I think I could fit outline as long as I put it in like, I could probably fit it like, not outline, tracker. I want tracker. No! This one's gonna be a hard one to fix. Well, it's kind of ugly, but it is what it is. Okay, now we have to do the freaking, oh, I don't want to do this part. I don't want to do this part at all. Stop. How do I do a B? Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Did I cross that T? That killed me. I think I need to take a break. Day. And then goal, target is what we did, but I'm gonna do goal. Wait. What did I say? Day, target, words, total. I'm gonna turn this so I can see it. Beautiful. Okay, we're just gonna do the same goal of 1667, and we're gonna do that math all over again. My hand is cramping. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna highlight just to add some depth, and then we'll do this in the darker color. I'm excited. Today is the 1st, so we should be at 1667 words. How many words am I at, you ask? 0. I haven't started yet. And it is, what time is it? 7:15. Day 1, and we are already behind. But that's okay. I was debating if I wanted to use day 1 solely for like brainstorming and outlining. I did a little bit of outlining this morning, so I feel like I'm kind of doing a good job of doing half and half because I'm going to start writing now after I highlight my outline. There's something about highlighting outlines that really gets me going. Giving it some color is just so nice. That's the one thing I love about like physical outlining, is that you can make it as pretty or as ugly as you want. What I have not done, I have not done any sort of beat sheet outline. I have not done any sort of chapter outline. I have no idea. I've got the vibes checked. I have no idea what my opening image shall be. Kind of know a little bit of the vibe I want for this first chapter. Obviously to set the stage and establish the world and showcase main character and love interest a little bit. So that's a little bit of a spoiler for you. Why would the main character and the love interest be hanging out in chapter 1? What trope would that be? But yeah, a part of me is like, do I just like pause and do a chapter outline or a beat sheet outline? Should I do a beat sheet outline? I could do a quick beat sheet outline for the vibes, because I probably wouldn't do a full Save the Cat, but I could do my Homeland beat sheet. So if anybody doesn't know what that beat sheet is, actually I'll explain it in a video. I have explained it in a video. Go check it out. It is my updated outlining method video, I believe. But that one's a really quick outlining method that I like to use. Where is it? Oh, I never wrote it down. Why not? I wrote it down here though. Homeland, Catalyst 1, reactive phase. Catalyst 2, proactive phase. Catalyst 3, climax, conclusion. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm probably gonna do that. I think I'll feel better about starting this if I do that. I feel like I'm going into this, like I said, with less than what I had for book 1. But book 2's trope is so much easier for me to write. So I'm like semi-worried, but not like too worried. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do anything yesterday. Or I should say I didn't get any words in because I definitely did outlining. So we did something yesterday, but I didn't get any words in. So we're starting off Draftcember. Super strong, except not really. It's 10:45. I have a dentist appointment at 1. It did snow last night, so I probably have to leave a little bit earlier. So I need to leave probably 12:30. That is what I need to do. I did figure out my opening scene though. I don't remember if I told you that or not. I did figure out my opening scene. It's kind of quirky and like funny, but I feel like it showcases like her character, the love interest's character, her like home life backstory pretty well. So I'm happy with the idea of it. I suppose we will see in a hot second whether or not I can follow through. How crazy is it that I'm going to be closing this document, draft 1 of book 1. We're gonna close it. I'm gonna close it entirely. It is gone. Boom. Saved and closed. Chapter 1. Do you see that? Chapter 1. Ooh. Like I said, it's like, what I say, 10:45, 10:50 now. Got my makeup on. Just need to do a little bit of my hair and put on pants, and then I'm good to go. So I should have a pretty good chunk of time to get some words in. Headphones. Did I plug them in? OMG, are they upstairs? I'm probably so upset if they're upstairs. I think they're upstairs. Ugh. Oh, they were not in fact upstairs. They're on my table. After I went upstairs to look for them. It's fine. I also need to make a character sheet because my main character has like, I think I'm going to give her 4 siblings. And so I would really need to make a character sheet of like each sibling personality, you know, age, name, that sort of thing. I really should do that. Especially because the beginning scene includes those characters. So I don't know. We'll just wing it and find out. Okay, so my dentist office, Stretch, texted me and said if I could come in at 12:20. They had a cancellation. So I'm going to be going in at 12:20. It is 11:42. I have to get pants on and shoes and stuff. So currently I have 590 words, which isn't a lot, but this scene is very chaotic and I'm trying to kind of like work through it out a bit more in my mind and not write blindly in it. And I'm kind of discovering things as I go, like personalities and a little bit like that. So I think it's kind of fun. I like the chaos so far. So I should probably get around to head out soon because I don't know how the roads are going to be, and I'm glad that I can do it earlier because then that means I can come home and take a nap. Alright friends, it is 7:25. I went to the dentist. No cavities. I have gotten to 1,600 words, 1,615. I'm on page 6. I know exactly where the chapter is going from here, so I just figured I would sit down, give you a brief little update, and then jump in. I do work tomorrow, 11 to 3. I am debating about going to a coffee shop. I am debating about going to a coffee shop tomorrow after work because there is one close to my work that I went to once and I really liked. So I was debating about going again, but I don't know. Depends, I guess, on how I'm feeling. I probably am going to be hungry by that time. So if I'm hungry, then I'm not going to want to go to a coffee shop. But the opening chapter so far, I'm liking it. I think it establishes some good character, but it is a little bit like a lot all at once in your face because it is... my main character's house and all of her siblings, and so it's just like busy crazy, which is the point because it's busy crazy. I want to tell you everything, you know. I just want to tell you everything, and I can't. Why am I at 10%? What? I just charged these. I literally just charged them. What the heck? Ouch. This is garbage. I'm currently rewatching Crash Landing on You and Suspicious Partner. I'm rewatching that one as well. There are 2 K-dramas that I started and I have not like finished them. One is Once Upon a Small Town, which I don't like it. I don't want to finish it. I mean, like it would be a 2 if I finished it. And then the other one is Shoot. As You Stood By? No. No, what is that one called? Yeah, it was As You Stood By. Wow, look at me. That was only 2? I think so. Yeah, those are the only 2. Once Upon a Small Town and As You Stood By. I like As You Stood By. My problem is I accidentally spoiled myself of the ending. So that sort of like binge watching urgency is gone. And without it, I think I've jabbered my jaws enough. I think I want to turn on some ambiance. I just smile at the thought of you being a responsible guy. Stupid. Ooh, Christmastown rain ambiance. Or do we want a cozy Christmas night from a cafe in New York City? I don't think I want that one either. This one's pretty. Oh, Lino. I'm scrolling through to find like videos that I want to watch. Lino fan cam. Oh, it's a mix. Wow, we'd love to see. These ones, it just is like a little bit too dark. That one makes me feel cold. Soul Drive. No thank you. I don't want to pass the Han River at night. No thanks. It's not. That one's kind of fun. Oh my gosh, I'll marry James August 21st, 2026. No joke. Come up to this panel and they zoom even more. So it's not like perfect, but and then from here I kind of figure out which view I like best. And I think I like this one. So it's blurry, you know, obviously because I've zoomed in, but I like it a lot. One thing I need to do is turn this freaking volume down. Another thing I need to do is plan out my Patreon streams, so I'm going to do that to the best of my ability because I only have my work schedule up until next week, but I'm going to plan out a little bit of this month. So, since I do not have my headphones, I will just listen to the ambiance. Okay, so it's 10:20, done for the night. Just about finished this chapter. I have probably like a paragraph more to write. So, we ended off with 3,587 words, which feels pretty good. I do not feel like getting up to turn off for this, so we're just going to accept it. So words. This is where we're doing the daily word counts. What I got. So 8, 7. So this is going to be the same over here. 3,587. Beautiful. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hello. Today is Wednesday. It's 6, a little bit after 6 now. I have not written today. I did work today. Makeup is half rubbed off because I sneezed like 25,000 times today at work. Honestly, I'm still sneezing. I feel like I could sneeze again right now. I think it's probably just because it's so dry and my nose is like... False alarm? My nose is just like so dry. I wrote a little bit this morning. No, what is wrong with me? 93 words. So, nothing impressive. I don't really know where I'm going in this chapter. I think kind of, sort of, maybe. I need to figure out my timeline because if I'm remembering correctly, book 1 is going to end on the 7th of June. And there's going to be a little bit of overlap for book 1 and 2, but I'm not stupid and I'm not doing the exact same overlap again. That was ridiculous. Like, all of the books in the Most Likely To series happen literally within the same span of 4 weeks. That was dumb. I'm never doing that again. At least not for this project. I'm doing it so like book 1 happens at the beginning of May, book 2 happens at the beginning of June. So that is what I have got. We are starting right now on the last Friday of May. So as of right now, there's a little bit of overlap. My main character in book 2 does not know what's going on with main character in book 1 to this extent. Maybe they'll talk about it. Maybe they could have a chat in chapter 2. Let's light the candle, shall we? I kind of don't really feel like doing this right now, which means it's time to get started. I think I am done for the night. I didn't get nearly as much as I wanted to, but I have got such a terrible headache that I just do not think I can get anything else done. 4,428. So let's put that in the notebook really quick. I posted a Facebook reel, a reel to Facebook, and someone commented, "Don't be a dumbass." And I was just like, sheesh, you know? And I have this thing where if somebody like comments on my stuff that's something like not nice, like Facebook for example, I go to their Facebook profile and I just like look at it. This lady, she literally posted like a picture of something she had gotten in the mail, like a church flyer thing she had gotten in the mail. It literally has her address on it. Like I'm looking at, I can see her address on this Facebook post, and I'm just like, you're out here commenting hate on people's, and like the mine thing wasn't that bad. Don't be a dumbass isn't that bad. But you're commenting on people's reels and you're putting your address out there? Like, I beg your pardon? How we're doing this, remember, that needs to be total on the column and then words is in the third column. So I'm going to do the total first. So even though that means I need to skip the middle column and go over here, that's fine. That's probably why I ended up doing the total words first, but I like the idea of having the words next to the goal words. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. 4, 8 minus 3, 5, 8, 7. Only 841 words today. That's alright. We're supposed to be at 5,001. So I will say my mood for this draft isn't as intense as it was for book 1. I feel like I had a really solid start to book 1. Like I had outlined it a lot. I've said that so many freaking times. So I kind of just was able to hit the ground running. For this one, it's kind of a little bit more like, you know, feeling out the scenes, seeing if they feel right or not. So it's going okay. I'm just tired and I have a terrible headache. Terrible headache. Somebody on Facebook the other day called me a slut for my reel. So they're calling like, because I think it was about Dream by the Way Next Door, how she kissed her best friend's brother in the kitchen. So he was calling Ava a slut. It was just funny. People are just funny. I was talking with a friend and they're like, the reading comprehension is terrible. And I'm like, honestly, it's giving me secondhand embarrassment. Like, it's really embarrassing. And people just don't care what they post online nowadays. I'm going to bed though. My head hurts. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. I have been up for about an hour now. Stray Kids released a video. And since we went back in daylight savings time, they used to release their videos at 7 on my time. But then we fell back an hour. So now their videos launch at 6. And so when I wake up, one of the first things I do is check Twitter. And then all of the clips from the video are on Twitter. And I wanted to see the video without having been spoiled by the Twitter clips. Not intentionally wake up, like I didn't set an alarm or anything, but like my body just naturally woke up at 5:45. So I'm drinking our water. I need to refill it actually. I'm not gonna jump right into writing today. I have a few admin things I want to do. One of them being add text to my TikToks. I'm getting my eyebrows done today. at 1:15. There is a coffee shop that's kind of near my eyebrow place, so I might go to that beforehand, so it means I might leave a little bit before. But I'm gonna load up my Instagram so I can use the text, read the text on the screen, and then put it into my TikToks. So okay, so I don't know how many I just did. I do know for a fact though that I have 42 drafts. Yep, I have 5 that don't have text. So I'm done. Taking a break. Moving on. It is now 7:36. So it'll take me like a half hour. It's actually not that bad. Okay, so dilemma. I just got to the cafe. It's like a 3-minute drive from my eyebrow appointment. It is 12:30. My eyebrow lady just texted me and said that she had a cancellation. She had a cancellation so she could see me at 12:45. So it kind of feels like a waste to go inside for 15 minutes. Like to unpack my laptop. I mean, I don't know what else to do though. There's literally nothing else around here. I guess I could go in and get like a coffee. I kind of wish she could have said like, oh, I'll take you now. Because I texted her. I was like, I'm just down the road. Can you take me now? Yeah, maybe I'll just go in, grab a drink, come back out. And then I guess I might as well. I've got nothing. Why do I keep stuttering? I've got nothing better to do. Oh, there's a person beside me. That's awkward. Lady, I don't know what her deal was. I don't know why she was in such a foul mood. That took 10 minutes, so now it's time to go. Oh, it's hot. OMG, Beth, the candle day starts at 10. So I gotta stay up at least till then. But let me see how many words I wrote today. 10 is only like a half hour away, so I'm not like in a world of hurt. So we're finishing off today at 5,080, you guys, which means I wrote a total of, it is 652. So currently we are at 5,080. We should be at 6,668. So we're not there. That sucks. I will say the next few days I am going to be working. Work tomorrow, 1 to 5, work the next day, 3 to 8. So maybe we'll be able to get some stuff done. I don't know. Hopefully. Second month of drafting is not going well. But then again, like, I don't know. It's a different vibe. I feel like Draftcember is much different vibe than Novel November. In terms of, like, Novel November, I was kicking it off fresh, drafting, really excited. I had a lot plotted out. This book, not as much plotted out. And my motivation has been kind of shot. It's fine. Yeah. So, currently behind. It is what it is. We'll get there. We'll get there. Full faith. I don't know why I did that hand signal. I'm going to let you guys go here. Remember, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa using the link down below. And if you want to enter the giveaway, remember to, what did I ask you to do? Comment your favorite trope, romance trope, I think. And I will announce a winner on December 24th on the community tab. So, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. I will see you on Monday with another vlog. Bye, guys.